What's up, YouTube? We just made it up the hill, doing our exercise today, and made really quick time. But I think I was huffing and puffing like the last I don't know 100 yards, and not bad at all though. I still did it pretty quick. I had to walk yesterday a tremendous amount more than I thought. I had rented U-Haul to go try to kill many birds with one stone. So got my laundry, my grocery shopping, etc. all done yesterday, and because it cost more than I really wanted to spend, I took the rental back and dropped off at nighttime. I think I had need to learn the bus schedule because I thought I missed the last bus and I had to walk a long way home. And but it's good because I made it, so not a bad deal at all. But a little sore today from yesterday, which is understandable. Understandable. So I hope notifications are going out. There we go. We got one person pop in finally. Mr. Hooper in the house. What's up, Brian Hooper? It's a beautiful day here today. You can see downtown. That's downtown Long Beach way down there in the Pacific Ocean. So I'm sitting at a different bench than I was. We used to sit at that one over there. We sat at one over there the other day. Now I'm at a different one. So I think this view right here is pretty nice. There was a bunch of squirrels right here a minute ago, but yeah, nice day, man. Look at that. It's gorgeous out here. Hope everybody's doing well. I still haven't smoked. No cigarettes whatsoever. So that's awesome. Yesterday was a stressful day, man. He tested me as hard as I think I could be tested, man. Talk about like my personal triggers, my personal pet peeves, and all of them. It was comical at the end, but during it, in the throes of it, I think I was panicking because I was really losing it for a second, and then after when I calmed down, I just laughed because I just it's hard to understand how dependent I was on nicotine and how absolute control all these different things have of us that we aren't conscious of. You know, your brain like it, your brain don't give a shit about you. It's gonna make you hurt when you don't give it to it, and it just takes time. You know, so I'm just grateful to be one more day quit, man. Thomas tripped on a nickel. What's going on? But yeah, yesterday was I streamed about it for a short time, and it was just funny, man. It was like dominoes. I went, took the bus to go rent just like a U-Haul, $19 a day, anything, just to go do all the stuff I gotta do. I hate being dependent on other people. I don't want to because I don't have to. And so the guy in front of me got the last rental. They had no more rental, nothing. I'm like, no way. What are the odds, right? It just God tested me, put me to it, you know. And Patriots mom, how are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. Let me see you. Let me just chat here. Yeah, right on. I am. All I can do is do my best, and that's what I'm doing right now. And thank you, Patriots mama. And I hope that he's able to do the same, because ideally, what I've been praying for is that we both stay quit and neither one of us ever paid this bet off. That we just laugh about it, you know, for years to come. It'd be a great story for other people, hopefully, testimony. You know, I think that's what it is. So it was all meant to be. Doughboy in the house. What's up, Doughboy? So the first thing was the pretty bad luck, but it's just happenstance, you know. Okay, I didn't call ahead of time. I didn't. So I thought, all right, I took it for granted. That's my fault. So I take a lift that cost money to another place that I did call and asked to reserve and reserved one. So cool. But they didn't tell me that I needed like every rental place is different. My own personal car insurance to rent from them. Didn't know. Wasted $25 getting there. Strike two, and without cigarettes. When I walked out of that place, it was a miracle that I didn't get arrested. So that was pretty awesome. And again, started laughing like 5 minutes into, like, I can't believe how upset I was to it's the nicotine withdrawals. You know, I'm only 2 days. What am I thinking? Into quitting smoking after 33 years of never not smoking. And then what was the third one? The third one was I had to pay more money to take a lift because I was pooped, man. A lot of walking involved, and you know, like I just started to exercise again. I'm just laughing at myself. Like, how to get myself in this situation? And I finally get to the last place, and they have one. I get a van, awesome. You know, like, and the rest of the day was easy. But you know, the cravings were there all day. But I just laughed. I just had to laugh. I couldn't believe how funny. You know, I'm just thinking, like, trying to put myself in other people's shoes, and I'm thinking like what I look like outward to these folks, like just regular, you know, strangers in a store and etc. And they're probably looking at me going, "This guy's nuts." So I'll just crack it up. I thought it was comical after the fact, but during it, it was hard, man. Dragonfly Lady, how are you, sweetheart? Hey, Shaw, what's going on? Patriot Mom's in the house, Brian Hooper, Mr. Doughboy. I appreciate all you guys coming in here. Thank you. Thomas tripped on the nickel. Hope it was a 50 Denver nickel. Pick it up. Pick it up. So anyhow, yeah, that was yesterday. So today was pretty good. I got all my groceries in, got them all put away because I don't really have a lot of room. So like I just reworked stuff. I don't have to move, which is good news, because the slumlord that owns the place that I live in the slums finally got a real plumber. They fixed the plumbing, so I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that it's because I've heard horror stories from some of the people there. But in the meantime, I don't have to switch properties on the property. That was gonna be, you know, I would have had to turn off my internet just to move from one room to another room somewhere in this place, and it don't. So awesome, all of the good, and unacceptable. That's what I'm talking about. So funny, Doughboy, crack me up. But yeah, so good day. I watched a couple bitchin' documentaries before I got up. And for you that know what, like, wink, you know, like, I actually made it to a meeting yesterday. That at the end of the day, before I went and turned the rental van in, and it was pretty awesome. I think I'm gonna get back to that as often as I can. Also, you know, adding on top of it. Miss Lenny, how are you, sweetheart? How's Lenny? I hope you're doing well, girl. I hope all you guys are doing well. And then, speaking of health, you guys, I'm telling you, man, it's never too late, because I have polluted myself for 47 years off and on. You know, like half stone sober, half not, everything under the sun. And but the construction part, lots of metal and slivers and wood and everything you think of in my hands and my body, and places where they just sat there. Because I'm diabetic, stuff doesn't fester, doesn't come out. I'm gonna show you guys something. I've had a piece of, I don't know what it is, in my arm. I don't know if you can see that right there, that little drop right there. Okay, it's been in there for 2 years. I've used pocket knives, dug holes, could not get it out, and just right now, I just barely touched it, and whatever it was, it just went boop, popped, came out, and my body's doing like working, like all the processes that like because your body knows when the foreign matter's in it. I used to heal right before my eyes. I was so healthy when I worked 7 days a week, and now I'm just sitting here and like I'm like a little kid. I'm so tickled because I can't believe how long that's been in my forearm and how hard I tried to get it out so many times, and like the source of stress that it was on me unnecessarily, and it just right now, just God is good, man. It just popped out. Crazy. Freaking crazy. Who's that? Who just snuck in here? Cigarettes? No, dude, I'm not. Right now, I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty calm. But yesterday, if there was a time I was gonna smoke, it was yesterday, dude. So and I'm not saying that it's not gonna happen again. I had some pretty mean cravings this morning, and then reminiscing about yesterday made me crave. But right now, I don't know. I feel pretty okay. But yesterday I was gonna kill people, like literally, and didn't give a shit for like and up and down, and then guilt, and then and then dude, it was bad yesterday. And then I just at the end of the day, I sat and I like contemplated on my day and meditated, and I just started friggin' cracking up, America, because yeah, crawling out of skin. I know, dude. And then I thought about you quite a bit. I even told a few strangers, about the quitting smoking and how it came about. Just total random strangers, and that I was hoping that you were doing okay with it because I hadn't bumped into you or spoke with you yesterday. So I don't know, dude. I think we'll be okay. I know we'll be all right. We'll be all right, brother. When you get mean ass craving, call me. If you don't have my number, let me know and I'll shoot you my phone number, dog. Just call me, man. Call me and give me a ration of shit. Ask me what I'm doing. Call me lazy. You know what I mean? Like, we'll lean on each other during our worst cravings or something. Or I don't know. Or hope I fall off and then buy me a pack. I have to smoke them then. Buy me a carton. I'll never quit. I promise I'll never quit. You buy me a carton. I'm joking, everybody. Everybody's like, we're praying for you. And you're just gonna smoke again? No, I'm not. Never again. I'm not smoking ever again. You have to pull my fingernails out with pliers, torture me, and then I'll laugh at you. But yeah, so I hope you're doing all right, bro. I hope you're doing all right, man. I'll tell you this much: getting out helps. Oh, and right now my brother's supposed to be heading this way to bring me because I was able to use his address. So I got mail from the Durbins coming, and I'm pretty sure it's a few things that America's Silver Patriot had won at auction and gifted to me. So if he makes it here, like in a reasonable time right now, because I told him I'll probably be at the park. I'll do a live. We'll open that sucker, because I think there's some other stuff in it too, and that'd be cool. If not, then it'll be for tomorrow. I'll have it for tomorrow for sure, because he's gonna swing by and drop the mail off for me. So that's cool. Still gotta find a PO box. They're expensive, man. It costs a lot of money here. I don't know if that's the case everywhere else. I'm curious. I am curious. Hey, good looking out. You too, likewise, man. Shaw said he's thinking about quitting. Hey, it's a good time, man. Jump in. We'll start. We could, what would be badass is and I'm not or excuse my language. Screw that 2-to-1, man. It's a 5-ounce. Everybody could get in for 5 ounces. I pay $140 a year for a small one. Yeah, see, now the size for me matters because, like, minimum, it would have to be able to accommodate a large priority, like, because I've already thought about it many times, like the size, because there's so many sizes. And it's like the one I need, it's going to be like $60, $70 a month. It's a lot of bread, right? I mean, it's not. and I just quit smoking, I could buy the one you put a body in for $1,000 a month without cigarettes. I didn't even think of that. Shit, huh? I always, but it's different when you're hustling just to get $15 a day. It's possible. Can always and have all my life had one pack of cigarettes a day. Don't ask me how. No food, but smokes. I have stayed with cigarette since I was 16, all my life. I'm 47, so all I gotta do is put that 15 in a jar, like save it and not touch it, like just indebted it to cigarette monies for PO box or car payment on them on a brand new Cadillac. $400 a month, easy. Cigarettes, should have spent more than that probably. Isn't that insane? It's insane. It's just why would anybody smoke? Because that's how addictive they are. That's why. Dimebag Darren, the dot. What's going on, Dimebag? Well, anyhow, that like a group deal. I was thinking that if people are out there and they really want to quit and they want the benefit of being able to like lean on somebody, because it's easier, man, with having more than one person. It's like how do you put it? Like I don't have anybody out here. I have a few friends that I see occasionally, but I don't get to go home, and there's a family there. So we could be your quitting smoking family. It's just your entry is you gotta on your honor, Scout's honor, is you're in for 5 ounces of silver because if you fall off, you're shooting that to the rest of the whoever's in, and then we to see what we do with it as we see fit. I'd say that if people got in and ended up messing up, that we just do giveaway. Give this stuff away. Give it as like you got a guy that makes it to 6 months and he's still not smoking. He gets one. Or, I don't know. You think the sky's the limit. Or we could donate it to UNICEF would be a good one. The one that they work with children around the world that are impoverished. Something along those lines would be cool. Yeah, you're lucky man. Lucky man, Mary. He knows it too, America. It's good stuff. And I'm blessed, man. All you guys, everybody that's popped in here, all the nice stuff and all the prayers and all the things you guys have done for me. Like, you're my family. Even the people I don't know or never will meet. You're my brothers, my sisters. It's a fact, Jack. Let me turn this thing around. I'm tired. There's something in my eye. Yeah, we're good. All right. Damn it. I still gotta learn how to do all this stuff. There we go. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Very beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Now we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hey, neighbor. I used to love that show when I was a child. Shit, even as an adult. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was good stuff. They put that cat in the Smithsonian, I believe, along with Fonzie's jacket, as they should. Right on, Patriots, Mom. When I was little in diapers, there's a picture. I thought I was Fonzie, and tell people I'd give them the Fonzie thumbs up and hey. That's what she said. Your first words were "hey," because I thought I was Fonzie, Fonzarella. That's funny. And my thought he was Johnny Cash. She said, "Yep, your older brother did the same thing. He just thought he was Johnny Cash. He thought you were Fonzie." I was like, those are two pretty good role models. Funny, man. Characters. Yeah. Yeah, Doughboy knows. Hey, Fonzie was a stud. Hey, nothing short of a stud. Oh. Wondering when jump the sharks. Yeah, the hard on the motorcycle. When he when he jumped all the 50-gallon drums, remember? And then he crashed and slid into the stand that Arnold had set up out in the parking lot. Fonzie was the man. He just walk up, hit the jukebox, and start playing. Then he snapped. Two girls come running. Like Fonzie he was the man. Or every time Richie would get in a bind, like with a biker gang or like somebody was gonna. Always it was Richie was about to get his ass beat by somebody, and Fonzie at the last second you're like, Fonzie, show up, Fonzie, and he always did. Fonzie would handle it he was just the man. Jump the sharks, yeah, I remember that, and he still wore his jacket. He had on swim trunks and all that, and but he still had his jacket on. I remember that. That's so funny, man. That was like the best TV show ever. I don't even have 5 ounces. Yeah, no one does, Shaw. But if you lost, you would have to come up with it. Nobody's asking for there's no payment ahead of time. It's just your honor and your word, brother. So all the feel bad for me, I don't have all that. Like that's like you need to get thicker skin, brother. Nobody. Who the hell has 5 ounces of silver laying around? What's up, Philip? Pat Morita. Yeah, Pat Morita was the bomb. Was in that show for a while. Yeah, he was Arnold because he had bought it. He was the second, right? Am I remembering that right? Was he the second Arnold? I think so. I want to say so. I could be wrong. I think there was 3 Arnolds. Right, Doughboy? Yeah, right on. There we go. I believe so. Yep. And what is Mr. Phillip doing today? How you doing, Phillip? My brother. And I made it to the post office. All you guys from the first dollar auction to Tuesday. So there was 2 things in there worth 2 different days, auctions wise, and everything is out, with the exception of one that I got to take. And what was it? It's something going to Canada that was gifted. So I got to go walk in and get a world stamp. I think it's something for you, Dimebag. I'm not in front of my desk. I can't remember, but I think George gifted you something, but I think I was going to email you and ask you if it's okay if we do it like we did the last coin. And which means that I can, with $2, I can get it to you in Canada. I'll email you. All right, 2023. Oh, I hear a little one crying. Oh, she just whining. That's the pick me up wine. Works every time with the moms. I think it's a DNA thing. It's like sometimes you gotta fight that, or else these kids are, even when they're babies, they're smart. They know what they're doing. They know how to get us to do. The kids run the show without even knowing they're running it. I used to laugh because my son, even when he was little, he would do that. She'd pick him up. She'd be her back to me. He's facing me. And the second she would pick him up, he would look at me, and I shit you not, he would smirk with like a smile, like, look what I did. Because he had total control, and I'm telling her, don't pick him up. He knows what he's doing. Oh, he's just a baby. No, man, he got you wrapped around his finger. Lucky kid. I'm doing well, just doing stuff. Saw you were on, stopping by, smash that thumbs up. Hey, dude, I appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, I've been doing this every day. I haven't missed a day yet. So what are we going on to? It's Thursday. I remember I did it weekday. We went through Saturday, Sunday because I came up here after church. Um, yeah, it's been over a week. Like I'm gonna say like at least 7, 8 days, right? I'm not keeping track. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna keep doing it every day, every day. So, and if it's not here, this route from where I'm living currently to the park, then that just means because I did exercise, like somewhere else. But yeah, it's beautiful up here. It's a lot better than that friggin' closet. I hate being in there. I just hate it. I can't. I'm blessed and I'm grateful, but it's okay not to like your circumstance, even though the circumstance is necessary and a blessing. I mean, at least I hope so, God, because I feel bad for all the people that are staying there, except that they're off the street. So it's just, like it's a step up, but it's not very humane, for sure. But humble, make you humble. That's for sure. I caught a couple. It keeps going in and out. I caught a couple. Depends if I'm busy and if I see you on. I don't get notifications. Then you need to unsubscribe and resubscribe to get the notifications again, Phil. That's the trick to fixing that. But yeah, and again, dude, when I get you, I get you. That's any of you. God bless all you guys. The Ballad Janine, what's going on? How are you, sweetheart? Good. Just thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. And how is Janine today? It's too bright that way, huh? Waiting to come to California. Yeah, there you go. It's open 24/7, I think. Last I walked past the sign. I think it's 24 hours, 7 days a week. We open. Come on. Come on. What are you waiting on, Dave? Where are you at? Dave, man, what are you doing? You better stop that. And thank you, America. Silver Patriot, man. Dude, you don't want to make things too easy on me and spoil me. I don't know what else to say, man. It's hard. I have a hard time with that. But God bless you, bro. Thank you, man. Yeah, they sell beer. You know what? I didn't say it. When I had to make the long walk last night, and I kept thinking like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to call one of these dudes late night, and I don't want to bug nobody. Like I'm just happy and grateful when I get a ride every once in a while. And I kept pep talking myself from bus stop to bus stop, because I like the walk that I do that's way up the hill that I tell you, like I don't, like how hard it is just to make this. It was probably about 10 times up this boulevard all the way into the city, where I had to drop the truck off. And I thought the bus was still running. Anyhow, I just wanted to save the money, So my baby brother Hidden is here. What's up, Hidden? And I stopped at a cantina, walked in, had one beer, caught my breath, talked with the guy that owned the joint, which was a cool dude, about sports, watched a little bit of the Dodger game, and then got back and hit it hard, that was it. But yeah, and it was really good. I hadn't had one in like a long time. And it didn't turn into a 3-day I disappeared bender, woke up in county jail, friggin' I just had respectable like a gentleman. So that was pretty good. Kind of a test, I guess. And I passed it. Hey, of course, Philip, my guy, man. Tried that at one point. It was a hassle with Yeah, it all goes to like activity and inactivity and how long. So if like a few months go by and you hadn't watched or commented or something like that, and then there's beta tests by YouTube that's happening all the time. Sometimes I think they do it just to see what they're trying to see what the content makers are going to do because they keep track of everything, dude. They're testing stuff constantly. But take solace that it's all to the good. It's all for us. It's all for the people who they put commercials on. They're trying to help make everything as good as it could be. I love YouTube. I love the people who work at YouTube. Wish I could hug them all and give them all a kiss on the mouth. Shit. It's how I make my meager living, but a living, you know, like God bless this thing, YouTube. And I see being a just like you guys when I'm not on in front of the camera, I'm sitting there and I'm watching and I'm lurking and I'm participating and I see the medicine and the miracle it is for other people, and I know what I'm seeing because it happened for me. So it's like I get excited watching other folks too, man. And I know when I see it, I know, or when I see people meet each other or shoot the breeze, or how I know they didn't know each other at one point, and now that they're really close friends. I love seeing that. That's like the best. No better like going on than seeing two strangers become pals. You know what I mean? Like that's what the world needs right there. It's freaking pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a sap, but I'm a big ass sap. It just no grown ass man would ever say that to my face. So don't mistake my kindness for weakness, but I'm a big sap. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I just don't. It's okay. Yeah, I had to piss when you got home. Oh, wasn't the only thing, and the plumbing wasn't fixed yet. My YouTube friends are the best. Yeah, you guys are my family, man. It's funny because I used to be such a pompous, just an absolute pompous ass, man. Arrogant to a fault, knew everything. If I really, in my heart of hearts, believe I knew something correctly, then there was nothing you could do to change my mind. You'd have to kill me, literally. Wait 47 years to get my head on my butt because it took that long. And I can't believe I waited this long and all the stuff I missed out. But I'm here now, so it's all right, you know. But I did not think in this context, you know, the dimension, the two-dimensional way it is to sit in front of a computer screen or a phone, you know, whatever apparatus you use, and that you could really make true relations with people on YouTube. I did not think that was possible. You know, just because of the lack of like the being out and the body language, or like how your senses, you know, you can sense a person standing in front of them. If some people are real good at like knowing that they're a good person or not, like all that's taken away, and I was wrong. I was dead wrong. And if anything, not only was I wrong, it's possible, and there's a whole nother dimension to it that's lacking. It's different than being in person, that you don't have. So there's like senses, or your senses work together to make super senses. I don't know. I just know people are amazing. And there's folks I've grown so fond of that, just like anybody I've ever loved in my life out here, I love equally, that are on YouTube, and I might not ever meet in person in my life, and only know them on YouTube or through YouTube. And I am 100% in, just like I would be with the people that I care and love about out here in person, you know. So I mean, imagine that person, me, being coming from that, my pedigree, my background, being that kind of stubborn jackass, to full 360 degrees to like, I pray, I'm so appreciative for all this stuff. And I know it's not like just a whim, because it's already been like, we're going on like 5 and 6 years. Arctic Timberwolf, what's going on, my dude? I'm good, man. I'm great. I'm great. I'm absolutely great. How are you? I woke up today, brother, so I'm blessed. You know what I mean? My mommy told me that there is no emotion in written communication. No wonder I don't listen to that old hag. That's harsh. That's funny though. God damn. I love honesty. Brutally honest is it, man. You know, like you wouldn't be my friend if you didn't tell me the truth. And you gotta be ready for it too, because being honest, even when I've seen friends, and it's happened to me, I've lost people I cared about because they got mad at me because I told them the truth. And it doesn't mean, and I didn't get mad. I used to. I would have took it the wrong way. They're like, well, screw them then. No, I don't do that anymore. I just know that not everybody's at the same place in life at the same time. That's absurd. It's ridiculous to think that would be the case. So some people are still getting their humble pies. Some people are already pretty refined and they're there and they're living their good life. Like that's the goal, right? And so it's like it matters what you put around you, because you are what the people you like that you hang out with. That's there's a lot of truth to that too. Some good stuff. Let me catch up on these. Um, Agree, he's a sap. I am, dude. I am. Admittedly, I am. I know. I got more friends than that are jackasses living by me. I adore the people whom I know on YouTube. Yeah, you know what? Because we make a. I think we make too many. At least I know I have too many allowances, and like mine was even more detrimental and dangerous because of the way, the what, and where. You know, all the real worldly things, logistics. You know, I grew up in the hood. I grew up around some pretty dangerous men and like really bad people, like the worst the earth has on it. And you know, it makes you make allowances. You know, like you make excuses for others, and you know, but out of necessity. You know, when I was younger, it was safety number one. It was just living. So you wanted to hang out with the tough guys. You wanted to be a tough, you know, like you just did whatever. You adapt. You know, we're amazing creatures. And I made it. I made it out of that shit. Made it alive. And but I wish I didn't. I wouldn't wish any of it on my worst enemy. Any of it. The things I had to see, know about, the things I did myself. You know, my behavior. Um, I didn't become a man. I'm still a work in progress. But I know right from wrong, and I'm just glad that to be out of that. But I'm still here where I grew up. I mean, so I know it's for a reason. It's so I can lead by example, and hopefully some of these kids don't have. You know, I don't know. That'd be an influence on somebody. I don't know. I just want to do God's will wherever He needs me. If He gives me a little break in between time, cool. You know, like if I get to have some be happy, I just want to be happy. But I want to use my servant's towel. I want to help people as much as I can. But I got to be okay myself first. I know that. So I'm working on me right now. What are you doing? How you doing? How are you doing? We turned you into a marshmallow. No, I started out a marshmallow. And then I turned into a German brick shit house, and then back to marshmallow. I've been doing that yo-yo up and down all my life. It's just you want this up here to match this in here. So when those two are in line, that's when the potential for the live your good life and do good works. I don't want to rest on my laurels, um, because I know, like I'm such a stubborn case and have been all my life. That's where I arrive. Like, why do some people get with it at 25 or 16 or, you know what I mean? Like, why did it take me that long? Because I know, because I was that kind of stubborn. So it doesn't matter how long I'm here. So I'm like, then when hearing me say it out loud myself, I get really tickled and excited. Like I'm just blessed, man. I'm lucky because I could have not made it. So now I got my whole life ahead of me. It's like a fresh, brand new start from scratch. and I just quit smoking. I already feel better. I'm exercising. Like, man, I can do anything I want. I'm just not trying to make too many. I'm not putting no plans, expectations on me. I'm just following like my mind, my first mind, which is a whole nother. I'll get into some other day. My dad's ex-wife threw away. Oops. Let's see here. We got. Well, I found out today that my dad's ex-wife threw away a patholated jade axe head that I had. Boy, I'm pissed. Just a rock to us, they said. Yeah, I mean, if she meant it to on purpose to make you mad, that's one thing. But I don't read that. If she just did it on accident, then you can't. There's no reason to be upset. It'd be silly to be upset. You could like be upset that you lost something, but they're things. They're not necessary. They're just things, dude. I don't know what else to say. I hope that, like, and if you really want it that bad, you go find it. I'm annoying, but been here many years showing support. Yeah, you're annoying sometimes, but I know I am, so it ain't no big deal. Annoy the shit out of me. I'd rather have you here annoying me than not. Yeah, and you have, Shaw. You've always supported me, dude. I love you, brother. And like I said, everybody's in a different page of the book, their life. Like, I ain't mad at you. Please take no offense to anything I say. I know sometimes I say shit that could be misconstrued, and I don't mean anything by it. I'm just trying to be honest. That's all. Yeah, I love you, brother. I do. Ooh, excuse me. But 40 minutes. Going on 40 minutes. And I ain't got the phone call. I don't know what the hell. My brother's starting to get this. Having a car now, he's starting to get spoiled and lazy. He don't know it, but I'm going to tell him today. And he's going to get pissed at me, too. Because when he didn't have the car, he was motivated a lot more and got a lot more done every day. He's getting less and less done. And yeah, he's bringing my mail, and I'm sitting here complaining. Oh well. Even if it wasn't the mail, I told him I was gonna take the bus to go get it. I was just wanted to get out. I don't want to go back yet, but it's time. It's time. I'm in. This is Long Beach, but I'm at Signal Park. Signal Hill is like a little city right smack dab in the middle of Long Beach. And yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm at the park. It's a really steep hill, the boulevard from where I'm staying. So the walk up here is straight uphill, and it's a pretty good grade. And so it's getting me in shape quick. Way back, a lot easier, way easier. And I'm gonna start heading back. You guys walk with me to the boulevard like we usually do. I'm gonna turn the camera around, and then we'll bid adieu at the street. I hear Long Beach is beautiful. Yeah, it's the best city in the world. It's got everything anybody could want. Art, music. Like, Long Beach is famous. All the people that came from here. Ocean Boulevards, where all the movie stars used to live. It's the second biggest city next to LA. There's about 1 million people, and it's on the Pacific coast. It was a Navy town. It used to be over 100 years ago. It was called Hayward or something like that, before Long Beach, because there's a Long Beach back east, like on the East Coast, I think in New York or something. But yeah, Long Beach, California. That's where my people's is from. My mom's father was Navy for like 30 years. That's why I'm here. My grandparents. He lied about his age. Went in the Navy when he was like 16 back then. Put 30 in with the Navy, 30 with the City of LA, DWP, Department of Water Power. Eloped with my grandmother, stole her, and they got their first apartment down on Broadway in the 30s. So Pretty cool. And how you doing, man? And yeah, kind of romantic. Then in North Long Beach, at the end of the city, the first track homes paid $2,000 for the lot, $2,000 for the house. One foot in front of the other. Boom. That's it. I'm bleeding everywhere. I got blood all over my pants. What the hell? So that's at the top of the hill. It's pretty nice right here. And then way down there is Pacific Coast Highway, PCH. And that's where I'm at. It's kind of, it starts like the hood. But like, look at this weather, man. It's 72 degrees every day, year round. There's no better weather in the world. Longitude, latitude wise, it's Long Beach, California. The whole world. Nobody has better weather. Everybody here is from somewhere else. Axe said, holy shit, man, do you know what the was worth? No, I could imagine, man. I just know that every second that you spend in regret is you missing your opportunity for something else. Is the Spruce Goose and the Queen Mary still here? The Spruce Goose is gone. The dome is still there, I think. Queen Mary's still here. I think they took the Spruce Goose, which was the plane that Howard Hughes built out of wood for the war, but it only flew once. It's like the biggest plane ever is in, I think it's in Washington. I think somebody, they disassembled, took it up there and put it back together as a museum. You could Google it though. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure I remember that being the case. My daughter played competition softball weekends for a college there. Yes, baseball, small sports, of course. We got the Pyramid at Long Beach State, where they do the summer league pro basketball. Like Randy Moss used to play over there all the time. That guy was in the off season from football. And I think he led the league at the Pyramid. Then we got the Dirtbags, Long Beach Dirtbags, which is like the college baseball, like all the professional sports. Pauley High School. I used to play against them. I went to Jordan. Pauley, there's more professional athletes from Pauley High School than any high school in the world. Is right down, not too far. The high school is not too far from here. And like Willie McGinnis, Tony Gwynn went there. Rest in peace, Tony Gwynn. You know, like some of the best athletes ever, but more professional athletes in all sport. It's because they're polytechnical, so they get to get kids out of the district. I mean, not all them kids live in the hood where the school is. Me, we weren't at a technical. I was at a regular high school. I had to play those guys. I had to play both ways. I played the whole game. I saw a different face every set of downs. They weren't better than me. They just tired my ass out. But those kids did what they were supposed to, and I didn't. That's the difference. The biggest wooden airplane. Yeah. Yep. My dad's ex-wife flicking a cig in the plane and burning it to ashes. Yeah, I don't want to imagine that. So anyhow, I'm gonna start heading back down because I got still a long walk. All you guys, be blessed. Thanks for popping in. America, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, brother. And hang in there, man. No smoking. I'm gonna start pushing it down the hill. So God bless you guys and everybody. Take care. All right.